Hello, I'm Teacher Maya and I love being a teacher. Things that I love being an educator. I get to work with children. They are amazing, they are attractive, they are nice, they give me reasons, special reasons why I love this area. I get to do a job that allows me to be a creative, like I come up ideas for lessons, make visuals, especially for my students in the classroom to make them more interested in the lesson that I'm going to teach. And we really need to be creative how we approach them and how we are going to help them. So many years of my life I always say I'm not creative enough. I'm not a creative person. I think it's because I always think that I'm not good at drawing, at painting, at coloring, at another art and craft. Not good enough. Even I can, but it's not an expert. So I don't call myself that as a creative person because of that way. In fact, so many different forms for us to be creative, and I realize every single time I sit down, I create a lesson for my students, and I'm thinking about ways to make my lessons fun and find information in the internet, in other sources, and apply it. All of the sources that I get, I apply it in my classroom. I'm thinking about ways to be engaging, thinking about the ways to make it fun, thinking about the ways to provide information, thinking about the ways they can take what they learn and apply it. That is me expressing my creativity in the classroom. So I've never reviewed it that way until I take a step back, until other people say, oh wow, how could you do that? Something that I started to realize that is me being creative. This is how I am a teacher to be a creative. I love learning. So as a teacher, I feel like it's built into us that you love learning because you love kids and you need to learn more along the way. I love personal development. I love a good arrangement for teaching as lesson plans or timetable, something like that we need to arrange our time, a good management of time. I love learning. That's my favorite thing to do, to be the best educator that I could. Teaching provides an opportunity to learn about the world, because the world is constantly changing, and also education and curriculum should changing as well and adapting to the new information. I love it creates me to be a long life learner. I learn about the world, specifically also the world of my students. Having a conversation with them, just getting to know what they are into, what they think about the current issues that happening. I love that part about education. Because I'm a teacher, I learn so much from my kids, from my lesson plans, from my fellow teachers, from my environment at school. I learn so much about the world. I love being a teacher because it has a deep meaning. And for me, I like to do the things just because it has a deep meaning. It can be spiritual meaning or emotional meaning. Being an educator feels like a very important job for me. I love being a part of something that is so rich from the knowledge, or something that really makes difference to the future. I love building relationship with my students. Now I know usually the whole content of the curriculum should be first. I love that I get to meet new teenagers every single year. I love working on building a relationship, getting to know them, sharing things about myself. It really just builds respect for them, and hopefully in return they would have a mutual respect to myself. So I love that I can continue the relationship after they graduate from school and help them grow up. I love that I get to see my students grow. There's nothing better than having a student they have struggled academically, being able to see them progress, not just academic but as people. We see their characters develop, we see their perspective increased at the end of the school year. Because they feel a relationship with us, we can see another side of them. That is one of the best experiences, having students that are really shy at the beginning when it comes to the presentation, and we can see they can address for the whole class at the end of the school year. Just seeing them blossom, such rewarding opportunities for me. That is one of the reasons why I love teaching. Okay, last but not least, I love teaching because I get to have fun. Not everything about teaching is like complicated. Why you do that? Why everyone is not listening to me about the classroom management? Because actually students just trying to be funny, just trying to seek our attention. They don't intentionally say that way, but we just need to understand them. So this is what I like, because we have the balance between fun, learning, seriousness in the classroom, so the relationship can grow stronger and stronger day by day. So that's the end of describing the most favorite part of being me as a teacher. Hopefully I can continue this path smoothly, and hopefully it can benefit me in the world. It can give me more experience in the world and give me more rewards for the hereafter. Thank you for listening.